What is up, guys? Dashing here, bringing you another episode of CMV, and live we are for Shockwave episode 50. And we are now, my friends, just 4 weeks away from the show of shows. That's right, no more roadblocks, baby. It is a clear shot to Ascendance 11. Fresh off the heels of Purgatory, we have got ourselves a big show here this evening and get things started with what should be a great matchup. Zara Reed making her way to the ring, preparing to go one-on-one, guys, with Lexi Moniz. But with Ascendance 11 now just around the corner, of course, every single superstar on the CMV roster, and especially with NGW closing its doors, now all of the NGW superstars preparing after this weekend to make their way to Shockwave and Octane. Everyone going to be kicking it into overdrive. It's really do or die time with the grandest stage of them all on the horizon. Wins matter more than ever before, and you can be sure that Zara Reed knows that, especially with who she's up against this evening. The return, guys, of Lexi Moniz, a living legend in this industry, and for every single gal in that locker room, the opportunity to go up against someone the caliber of Moniz, the opportunity to knock off someone the caliber of Moniz. Zara Reed has got that opportunity here tonight. You can be sure she's not looking to let it slip through her fingers. A 30-time women's champion, nearly 20 years in the game. Moniz's first stint here in CMV was relatively short-lived a couple of years ago, but returning it perhaps this time, looking to pad that already super impressive resume, especially with Ascendance 11. So close. Here we go, Zara Reed, Lexi Moniz. Guys, what a main event we have in store. It is Bloody Justice one-on-one with Ricky Delaney, my friends, and the fallout of what we saw last week here on Shockwave. The takeover of Shay Hoxton showdown at the Senate 2, that triple threat match for the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship, which of course Shay Hoxton pulling the rug out from under Delaney, making off like a bandit, the new champion. But the question here tonight is, guys, will Delaney be able to focus after what happened at the top of the show? Shay Hoxton's championship celebration revealing a brand new design for the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship, but, well, that grand celebration crashed by Delaney. However, in the end, Shay Hoxton having the last laugh, and, well, we all saw what happened. Shay Hoxton pulling that poor fan, that young woman, in the way. Delaney running her down, unable to stop himself, and we saw Delaney just distraught. Will he be able to focus up come the main event? And of course, Bloody Justice has just become completely unhinged this past week after what happened at Showdown at the Senate 2. We're going to take it all out, perhaps, on Delaney here tonight. But, man, Lexi Moniz pulling no punches. This fight being taken up the ramp. Like I said, Ascendance 11 just 4 weeks away, man. Everyone, man, woman alike, here in CMV, going to be going balls to the wall, baby. There's no stopping now. Zara Reed. Absolutely disgusting. Driving Lexi face first into the concrete there, and now just having her way with the veteran. Things have definitely not been going Zara's way as of late, losing the Women's Hardcore Championship back at Homecoming, but again, might not be a bigger way to bounce back than to knock off someone like Lexi Moniz. Just going round and round, stomping on every single exposed limb here. We're up to a count of 15, I didn't even realize. I don't think Reed realized it either, just continuing to throw hands. Our first matchup here might result in a double countout, guys. Zara Reed does not seem to care at all. Well, now finally realizing we're up to a count of 18. Guys, does Moniz have a chance? 19, wow. A second to spare. And Moniz making it back into the ring, but by the skin of her teeth, able to set Zara Reed up in the trio. Whoa, what the hell is Moniz doing here? Wait a minute. Lexi Moniz fixing to go coast to coast. Holy shit. Oh, this is awesome, Chad. I'd say well deserved this. Zara picking herself up in the corner, but not going to find any refuge. Lexi staying on her. Fights back, though. It's the former women's world champion delivering that stop. Lexi, what a counter! Catching Zara on the way down with that cutter, but Zara Reed trying to retake control off the ropes. Beautiful savate kick by the veteran, now lining up Zara. Looking for that fisherman's neck breaker. 1, 2, but it's not going to be enough to take down Zara Reed here tonight. Lexi Moniz, though, she says, I don't got to worry about it. I got another one for you, but Reed able to see that one coming before it's too late. Chop block. I'm going to try again with a riot act. This time it connects into the pin. 1, 2. Frustration on Zara's face. Into the crossface, though. We've seen Zara Reed win a number of matches with that, but Moniz able to escape before it's too late. Irish whip drops down. Kitchen sink gonna suck the air right up out of Zara Reed. Having gasping, but able to get back to her feet. Holy shit! Again! Riot act a second time. 1, 2, 3, and Zara Reed takes out the 30-time women's champion. What a win for the fallen star. Man, these two beat the hell out of each other. But in the end, Zara Reed collecting herself a big-time win, a much-needed win again after a rough couple of months, but hell of a way to get back on track with Ascendance 11 just 4 weeks away. The action continues, guys, here on episode 50 of Shockwave. And coming up next, Chloe Marks going to be going one-on-one with Amelia Jones. Two gals who are certainly in need of a win. Neither has had a particularly good run over the last couple of months, but I'd say especially Chloe Marks. This new attitude we've seen from her, not exactly getting her very far. Getting her rear end handed to her courtesy of Ari Lee. Before that, at the end of last season, Troy Evans taking her down a notch or two, but it doesn't seem like Chloe Marks is planning on changing her attitude anytime soon. And for the rookie Amelia Jones, guys, the last time we saw her, she was failing to capture the Women's Hardcore Championship, falling at the hands of Celestina Marquez. But the rookie, hoping to, on the road to Ascendance 11, pick herself up, dust herself off. That's really the name of the game. Well, we know, guys, with Ascendance 11 just 4 weeks away, we will see the return of the Magnificent 8 ladder match. 8 women will compete at the Show of Shows for that opportunity to earn a shot at the Women's World Championship anytime, anywhere. Just a couple of months ago, we saw Ellie Quinn cash in to become Women's World Champion. And so all the women here in CMV wanting to be a part of that matchup. Madison Wright Shorley watching, taking notes. Who will get that opportunity? Good start for Amelia Jones with that pendulum backbreaker. Slowly going to try to pick Marks up, but lying in wait. The Prodigy, guys, has definitely adopted this much more aggressive persona over the last few months, attempting to really establish herself in the women's division. But like I said before, it hasn't exactly gone very well for her as of late. You know, she's been picking fights with, we saw Troy Evans, and more recently with Ari Lee. But maybe something has to change for Chloe Marks, or perhaps it will here tonight. She can get this win over Amelia Jones. Another Hangman's neckbreaker on the outside. Throws Amelia right into the steel post, guys. Still to come here tonight. Up next, Josh Omega of the Psycho Imperium going to test the undefeated streak of the Earl, the new Intercontinental Champion, of course. You didn't see it at Purgatory, the Earl dethroning John Lipnick, but can he keep his winning ways intact here tonight? And then in our main event, it's Bloody Justice, Ricky Jelani, one-on-one. Question being, can Jelani focus up after what transpired, well, not only last week, but just earlier tonight? He accidentally, thanks to Shay Hoxton, ran down that young female fan. Reports are that that fan's gonna be okay. Helped by the CMV medical crew, but definitely having her her world rocked, literally and figuratively. Go behind, drops Jones on her head. Well, it's all Chloe Marks right now, guys. But I'd say we shouldn't count out Amelia Jones. We've seen how driven this young woman has been since debuting at the top of the new season. Even coming up short in that Women's Hardcore Championship match. But look at this. Chloe Marks, vintage Rolling Fireman's Carry Senton. However, Doesn't stop there. Right into the crucifix driver. 1, 2. Very nearly a dominant win. Look how Marks doesn't even for a moment hesitate. Jones kicks out straight to the top rope she goes. Crossbody, but Jones catches her. Jones catches her midair. Right into a side slam. What a reversal. Goes low. Dude buster. Amelia Jones now with the upper hand. Looking to capitalize while she's got the chance. Pump handle driver. Incredible turnaround into the pin. 1, 2. And so nearly a millisecond away from collecting a big win, but Chloe Marks not to be taken down so easily. Again, a must-win situation if you ask me for both of these gals. In need of a victory like this. Amelia Jones now going to try to slow things down a little bit, targeting the left knee of Marks. Up to Brett's rope she goes. Stalking Marks, waiting for her to get up. Nails her with a knee to the jaw. Marks out of instinct got to be to her feet and able to send Jones off the ropes. Drop down. Leapfrog, attempting to outmaneuver Amelia Jones here, confuse her, and it pays off. Big pop-up punch. Senton not once but twice, but second time Jones able to see it coming, goes for a cover, counters. What a match here. Amelia rolls to the outside, but Mark staying on her like white on rice. Rethinks that though, doesn't want to take the risk, however. Gives Jones that opportunity to get back to her feet. Catches her with a nasty-looking German suplex now from the full mount. Gonna give Chloe Marks all she can handle and then some before taking this fight back into the ring. Marks tries to get to her feet. Amelia's on her though. Runs right into another rolling fireman's carry senton. This time goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and just like that, Chloe Marks picking up a win, a great win, a much needed win, guys. Really using Amelia's own momentum against her, but Chloe Marks, guys, grabbing a steel chair. She's not done. She's not done. The Prodigy with a steel chair, adding insult to injury. We might literally have an injury on our hands after that. What has gotten into Chloe Marks, guys? She's lost it. Into our third matchup of the evening we go, my friends, and what could potentially, I feel like, be match of the night here. Josh Omega going to test the unbeaten streak of the new Intercontinental Champion, the Earl. Of course, that Purgatory Earl dethroning John Lipnick in what was an amazing match in and of itself. If you missed that, go back and check it out for sure. But well, now the Earl looking to walk into London, England, the O2 Arena, Ascendance 11, to defend that Intercontinental Championship. And perhaps if Omega can be the one to finally snap the Earl's unbeaten streak here tonight, well, he'll be the one challenging for that Intercontinental Championship. And of course, Omega going to have his tag team partner, Hunter Quinn, at ringside, never very far from one another. And what a sight it is to see the Earl making good on his promise to leave Purgatory with the Intercontinental Championship and keeping intact his unbeaten streak. Looking good, might I say, with that Intercontinental Championship in his hand. But the question is, can he make it to Ascendance 11 still undefeated? Omega just might be one of his biggest challenges to date, one-on-one. And especially with Hunter Quinn at ringside, the Earl truly going to be tested here tonight. Gonna have to keep his wits about him. Gonna have to have eyes in the back of his head. Because the Psycho Imperium certainly know what this win could do for them tonight. So Josh Omega, the Earl, one-on-one. Referee rings that bell. And we get it on. Big old pump kick out the corner by Omega. Still to come here tonight, my friends, a little bit later on. Tag team action. The British Sword, Jay Young and Ben Stacy, going to be teaming up, but well, after Ben Stacy did not stick to the plan at Purgatory inside the Elimination Chamber, just how much longer will this relationship remain intact? I mean, it's been falling apart at the seams for months now. Omega certainly not getting all of that plancha attempt, enough to take the Earl down with this fight now taking the ringside. And we'll see if Jay Young and Ben Stacy able to get their act together later on. And of course, in our main event, Bloody Justice, Ricky Delaney, one-on-one. You know, the new undisputed world heavyweight champion, Shay Hawks, is going to be keeping a close eye on that matchup. At this point, though, I do believe he has vacated the arena. Probably a good idea on his part after what transpired at the top of the show. Obviously, Ricky Delaney wanting to take his head off. Russian leg sweep by the Earl, now back in the ring. Goes low, Earl already looking to kiss the fist. Say goodnight. Into the pin to maintain the undefeated streak. A 2 count only, though. Not finished is the gentleman. Old World Blues. Not playing around with your boy, but Josh Omega, much to the Earl's chagrin, staying in the fight. And the Psycho Imperium, knowing what this win could do for them en route to Ascendance 11. Not only snapping the Earl's undefeated streak, but beating the Intercontinental Champion. Earl back into the full mount. He is most definitely having his way with Josh Omega right now. Not going to last long. Omega gets to his feet, elbow to the midsection. Quick to close in, double leg takedown. Now he's in the full mount. Open palm strikes by Omega. Trying to break through the defenses of the Intercontinental Champion. Tries for his discus forearm smash, but Earl able to see it coming. Well done. Drops him right there. Now from the corner, Earl stalking his opponent. Closing in with a clothesline, but Omega counters. Rolls out of the way. The quickness of the Earl. Snap German suplex. Omega frantically tries to get to his feet. Earl waiting for him. Kiss the fist. Good night. Josh Omega takes a look around. Earl knows the job is done. See ya, bye. Josh Omega, the Earl, remains undefeated. The Earl has got the whole of England behind him as he looks to walk into Ascendance 11, not only Intercontinental Champion, but still undefeated. Who indeed has the merits to defeat this gentleman? Perhaps Hunter Quinn wants to take his shot. Looks like he does. At ringside saying, no, that was a fluke. Our next matchup, guys, bit of a clash of legends as Dave Turner, Hall of Famer, repping Resurgence, going to be taking on Reese Matthews. Originally was supposed to be battling Ugbjorn here tonight, but well, we all saw what Jason Spade did to Ugbjorn at Purgatory, hitting him with the Lanzenberg lobotomy not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times. So safe to say Ugbjorn in no condition to compete here tonight. So as he has done in the past, Reese Matthews is going to be filling in for his star client. But well, as Dave Turner makes his way into the ring, guys, speaking of Jason Spade, earlier tonight on the mic, delivering the news I think a lot of us were expecting to hear for a while now, that, well, he's officially going to be taking off the wrestling boots, hanging them up for good. Jason Spade announcing his retirement post Ascendance 11, but wants one final match at the Show of Shows. Jason Spade issuing an open challenge to anyone here in CMV that would like to face him in his final match. And Didn't have to wait long, guys, before he got an answer. Amber Reed, the history maker, looking to make more history, she said in her own words, by retiring Jason Spade. So our first matchup, guys, for Ascendance 11 made official just moments ago. Jason Spade, Amber Reed, 1-on-1 in Jason Spade's retirement match. An absolutely incredible clash that will be. Jason Spade proved at Purgatory what he did to Ugbjorn, that he might be getting up there in age, but in that ring, when it matters most and when he wants to, nothing gonna stop him from delivering the fight of his life. And I'm sure that's exactly what he's fixing to bring to Amber Reed at Ascendance 11. Reese Matthews competing, of course, in his suit, with Ugbjorn unable to compete here tonight. The Red Fox going right after Dave Turner. Was not a good night for Resurgence, guys, at Purgatory, losing the Unified World Tag Team Championship, of course, to my boys at Desolation. You love to see it. Great Dragon Screw. Well, Dave Turner issued his own challenge a few weeks ago for Ascendance 11. Of course, he's a Hall of Famer. We've called him the technical prodigy for good reason. Many consider Dave Turner to be the greatest pure wrestler in CMV history, and there's not a lot left that Dave Turner has to prove as Reese, in his suit, tries to dive to the outside, but unfortunately coming up short. But guys, Dave Turner saying that he wants to prove it's still true that he is the best pound-for-pound wrestler in CMV, and issuing his own open challenge to anyone who would like to test what he considers to be a fact. Reese Matthews Russian leg sweep into the barricade. Quick elbow to the midsection. We know, guys, this upcoming weekend, NGW's Farewell, live from London, England, that it will be Mr. Green taking on Reese Matthews. So I hope Reese will have his gear ready for that match at least, as he hopes to perhaps pick up some momentum here, waiting for Dave Turner to get back into the ring. Pull back. Now going to show off his power is the Hall of Famer with that deadlift gut-wrench suplex. Takes a quick breather. Wrong time, Davey boy, to talk some smack. Reese, even in that suit, baby, still mobile. Big old triangle drop kick. Perfect positioning to the top rope. Dave Turner trying to get out of the way. Up to Brett's rope now. Keeps turning back. Blockbuster! Gorgeously executed, and now vintage Reese Matthews with the BFT into the pin. 1, 2, 3. Reese Matthews gets the win. Dave Turner back to his feet. Oh, wait a second, guys. That's Situ Afasaki, and well, perhaps he heard Dave Turner's challenge. Has Dave Turner found his opponent for Ascendance 11? Well, once again, my friends, with Ascendance 11 just 4 weeks away, every single woman in that locker room knows that means the return of the Magnificent 8 ladder match. And so every single one of them, as we've already seen here tonight with Zara Reed taking on Lexi Moniz and Chloe Marks and Amelia Jones tearing it up in the ring, attempting to prove themselves worthy of receiving that opportunity, knowing that Madison Wright is watching. And that's exactly what Precious Pratt and Ari Lee are looking to do here in this next matchup. Prove that they deserve such an opportunity at the show of shows. The sadistic Precious Pratt looking to potentially collect her biggest win yet here, going up against a former Women's World Champion in Ari Lee. And of course, Ari Lee herself coming off that big win at Purgatory over Amber Young. A feel-good moment for the Lady Samurai. I'm hoping to use that momentum to take down Pratt here tonight. Even though Amber Young made sure to tell Ari Lee after that Purgatory matchup on social media, things are not over between you and I. Better have eyes in the back of your head. Ari Lee can't afford to focus on anything else but Precious Pratt here tonight. We know that Women's World Champion Ellie Quinn will be defending her championship against Xiaorong, guys, after the Empress at Purgatory winning the Elimination Chamber match. So that matchup also made official for the show of shows. The Empress looking to check off another item on her bucket list to become Women's World Champion. The opportunity of a lifetime. In London, England, as Ari Lee quick to go for the win. Immediately bridging out of the Tiger suplex. Only gets a 1 count. Stays on the attack. As Ari Lee takes a step back. Base and dropkick thwarted as Pratt able to get to her feet. Coming up next, guys, in our tertiary main event, we'll find out if the British Sword can get back on the same page, or has that door already closed after what transpired at Purgatory. Also in our main event, Bloody Justice, Ricky Delaney, both men in a foul mood and looking to take it out on each other. Should be a phenomenal matchup. Ari Lee thrown into the corner. Fights out of it though. Caught with a kick to the gut, now a hook to the jaw, and a spinner around Pratt though. Didn't see that elbow coming, back and forth. Tit for tat. Oh, but nice psych out there by the Lady Samurai. Slobbering blow to the upper back. Doesn't stop there, but Ari able to get back to her feet. Lands that midsection. Good Lord, man. Holy. Precious Pratt lighting up Ari Lee like the 4th of July. It's the 6th of July. Irish whip. Fails to catch her on the rebound, though. Going to make up for it. Tries again. Drop down. Damn! Spinning side slam. Ari Lee in big trouble as Precious Pratt stalks her from the corner. This is just terrifying. Imagine seeing that coming at you at 1 in the morning. Pratt looking to seal it with a kiss. But Ari Lee making Pratt pay for playing games. Pratt still in control. Double leg takeout, just going gorilla. Hoisting Lee up, tosses her off to the side like it ain't no thing. Pratt might be on the smaller side, but Showcasing her power there with that deadlift gut wrench suplex. Lee rolls to the outside, waiting patiently for Pratt to join her. Cobra clutch, side slam. Rough landing. Ari Lee there on the floor, tossed back into the ring now. Precious Pratt not quick enough. Lee able to get to her feet. Irish whip, gonna send her into the corner. Across this approach by the former Women's World Champion. Big knee to the chest, knocks her into the corner. Doesn't stop there, gonna swing for the fences. To the top, could be looking for that heat-seeking missile. Vintage Ari Lee. 1, 2. But it won't keep Precious Pratt down. Not here tonight. Doesn't look like Ari Lee's finished though. Hurricane Rana keeping the pressure on. What the hell? Precious Pratt somehow manipulating the lighting in here. Getting back to her feet. Counters a Hurricane Rana. Sit out powerbomb. I don't even want to know how Precious Pratt did that. One-handed spine buster. Just throwing absolutely everything at Ari Lee right now. Knee to the side of the head. Again, just with ease, tosses her off to the side. Pratt's enjoying this. Extending that arm, stomping on the hand of Ari Lee. Pratt now stalking her. Ari, though, sees an opening. Spinning back kick. Making sure the job is done. From the top, heat-seeking missile. A second time and surely. 1, 2. But Precious Pratt saying, my name's not Shirley. To the top again? No way she's looking for it a third time. Ari Lee perched up top. Hurricane Rana. Pratt is in a lot of trouble right now. As Ari with those murder stomps to the chest, but Pratt biding her time. Jawbreaker and the headbutt. We've seen this before. Back suplex takes her out. 1, 2. Angry now is Precious Pratt. Everything she throws at Ari Lee here, not enough. Fights back to her feet. Beautiful tilt-a-whirl face buster. Pratt right back up. Misses that punch though. Leaves herself wide open. Great combo by Ari Lee. Gonna follow Pratt to the outside. Not giving her even a split second to try and catch her breath. Toss Ari Lee gut first to the announce table. Come on! You knock over this W, you're paying for it, but luckily for you, you can save 10% at checkout if you use promo code CMV23. Back into the ring, Ari Lee sends Precious Pratt. Exactly the ankle. Pratt, though, lying in wait with that enziguri. Another gut wrench. Suplex followed up a stomp to the bicep. Pratt tries to go to the corner, trying to set something up. Ari Lee gets out of the way. Back in, though, and caught with the choke. Precious Pratt with the choke. Ari Lee's out. Ari Lee passes out. And the ref has no choice but to call for the bell. The sadistic Precious Pratt laughing. Always hard to watch, man. God damn, these two delivering a hellacious matchup, but In the end, Precious Pratt putting Ari Lee to sleep. I would not want to encounter Precious Pratt in an alleyway at 3 in the morning. Let's just say that much. I don't know that there are very many places that I would want to encounter Precious Pratt. Well, coming up next, my friends, as we can see, tag team action, and well, the British Sword is already in the ring and arguing as to who's going to start this match. See, I was hoping perhaps they would finally be able to get back on the same page, but already they're having issues. The match hasn't even actually started yet. Oh, look at this. And now Jay Young's going to tag himself in, continuing to argue. Oh! Ben Stacy pushing Jay Young, and where's he going? Ben Stacy's leaving. He says, all right, you want to start the match? Go ahead then. Ben Stacy abandoning Jay Young, leaving him to fend for himself here against this, well, definitely weird team of Cameron Cray and Malcolm Fry. One half of Resurgence and one half of the ATL. Malcolm Fry going to make the most of this opportunity, though. Jay Young just served up to him on a silver platter, thanks to Ben Stacy. This has been coming, though, guys, for months and months. The mounting pressure on the shoulders of Ben Stacy to, at long last, push back, stick up for himself. Months of mental abuse and physical abuse as well. Well, we all saw what happened at Purgatory, guys, inside the Elimination Chamber. Jay Young told Ben Stacy, follow the plan, help me win. But we all saw what actually happened. Jay Young was eliminated very early, and Ben Stacy ended up making it to the final two. Was defeated in the end by Leon Gata, but, well, obviously unable to mend fences here. Ben Stacy has officially abandoned his mentor, Young, attempting to fight back. And a tweet here, guys, from Hunter Quinn simply saying the Earl is not long for this world. Is that a murder threat there? Drop down by Jay Young. Big boot to the chest. Quick pin attempt. Young perhaps hoping he can steal the victory, but No luck for the TV Nightmare. Did you see the look on Jay Young's face after Ben Stacy pushed him? His jaw was dropped to the canvas. I don't know how he was shocked, man. A person can only take so much shit before they finally had enough. And Ben Stacy, I'd say, had enough a long time ago. Hatch suplex. Followed up by a pump handle suplex. Oh, Jay Young right now. Half Nelson suplex. Just dissecting Malcolm Fry right now into the pin. But broken up by Cameron Cray. Of course, Resurgence at Purgatory losing the Unified World Tag Team Championship to Desolation. Again, I'll say a very weird team put together. An amalgamation of Resurgence in the ATL. As Malcolm Fry makes the tag to Cameron Cray. Immediately tries for a pump kick, but Jay Young able to block it. It's Jay Young's dream to go to Ascendance 11, London, England. Challenge Chris Diamond for the Global Championship, but, well, he feels as though it's all Ben Stacy's fault. He didn't follow the plan at Purgatory. Cameron Cray to his feet, immediately tagging Fry back in. Malcolm Fry gonna catch Jay Young, big swinging side slam into the pin and gets the win. Jay Young's entire world comes crumbling down here tonight as Ben Stacy leaves him high and dry. Cameron Cray and Malcolm Fry making the most of it. I know I'm supposed to remain impartial, but good to finally see Ben Stacy sticking up for himself. Jay Young paid the price here tonight. Well, it's our co-main event coming up next here on Shockwave, episode 50, guys, and this could certainly be a show stealer right here. Two incredibly talented young men, James Wolf and Fidel de la Rosa, one-on-one. Of course, still to come up next in our main event, it's Bloody Justice, Ricky Gelani, one-on-one. We talked about here tonight how Ascendance 11 means the return of the Magnificent 8 ladder match, but it also means the return of the Money in the Bank ladder match. So it's not just the women in that locker room seeking to prove they deserve that opportunity at the shows, but the men as well. I'm sure that's exactly what James Wolf, repping Kill Your Heroes, fixing to do against De La Rosa here tonight. Harvey Hastings in his corner, of course. Double H, the man who trained James Wolf over the last few years. This is only James' what, maybe 5th, 6th match here in CMV? His older brother Josh bringing him in to be a part of the Kill Your Heroes movement, but in a relatively short amount of time, James Wolf has proved himself and how dangerous he is in that ring. More recently, picking up a one-on-one win against the Bloody Brick. Fidel De La Rosa. The loss of his Intercontinental Championship last month, that homecoming now leaves him wondering how he fits into the picture come Ascendance 11. And hoping to keep his winning ways alive. Last week's showdown at the Senate 2, he did help out Sweet and Spicy to knock off Kill Your Heroes in that Tornado Tag Team matchup. So young James looking to strike back here tonight. You know, I talked about it before, how it's strange, genuinely, to see De La Rosa make his way to the ring without a championship around his waist, because since day one, he's pretty much been a champion. Internet champion, Unified World Tag Team champion, Anarchy champion, then Intercontinental champion. We've very, very rarely seen De La Rosa without a championship since he debuted here in CMV. But tonight, tries to come out swinging. Wolf able to block that kick though, and a German suplex. De La Rosa sends it right back at him, dragging him over to the ropes. An elbow to the jaw. Followed up by a hangman's neckbreaker. Guys, coming up next to this Bloody Justice. Ricky Delaney one-on-one, both men with a lot of anger after what has transpired the last couple of weeks, and we're looking to take it out on each other. LaBelle lock. Not cinched in for too long. De La Rosa able to escape. James Wolf putting him out against the ropes. What he was going for there, though. De La Rosa saying, think again. Drops him chest first on that top rope. Do not miss this weekend, my friends, the big send-off for NGW Checkpoint London. A lot to look forward to before these superstars of NGW make their way to Shockwave and Octane. Got a triple threat match made official for the NGW Championship, as Byron Kruger will defend against Sexton Stone and JB Hayes. Mr. Green one-on-one with Reese Matthews and Morris. James Wolf stalks De La Rosa. I thought for a minute he was going to try to take to the air, but being a bit cheeky instead. De La Rosa waiting for him at ringside. Drops him with that reverse DDT. Hangman's neck breaker off the backbreaker. Back into the ring, De La Rosa takes this fight just at the count of 4. The always dangerous Harvey Hastings lurking at ringside. The type of guy you can't afford to take your eyes off of, but De La Rosa with his hands full in the ring. Pulling James Wolf into a alley-oop. Only able to get himself a 1 count though. Rolls through, air raid siren setup, neck breaker. De La Rosa feeling himself right now. Bird kick, but like I said, Harvey Hastings at ringside distracting De La Rosa just as he was getting the upper hand. Wolf unable to take advantage though. De La Rosa keep it on him. Into the midsection, drills him in, DDT, just like his older brother. Now to the top rope, James Wolf. Gonna fly. Tries for the, god damn, Red Arrow gets a knee to the face. Busted open. And in an instant, Last Chancery locked in. In serious trouble right now is James Wolf. Out of it though. Harvey Hastings up on the apron trying to distract the referee. That is a nasty looking cut right above the right eyebrow of James. De La Rosa backs him into the corner. Hangman's neck breaker making Harvey cringe. And now De La Rosa just frantically going for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and gets the win! De La Rosa secures the dub. Even with the distractions by Harvey there at ringside. Amazing Red Arrow attempt by James Wolf, but ultimately in the end, that's what cost him. De La Rosa opening him up with that knee to the face and that Hangman's neck breaker. De La Rosa, a great win en route to Ascendance 11. Main event time it is, my friends, here on Shockwave, episode 52, guys. Very pissed off, looking to take out their anger on one another. We all saw what transpired last week That showdown at the Senate 2, guys. Bloody Justice defending his undisputed World Heavyweight Championship against Shea Hoxton and Richard Delaney in a triple threat match. Hoxton putting that match together as general manager for the night. He said to make sure Richard Delaney left the new champion, but in the end, Hoxton revealing his true motive, pinning Delaney to become undisputed World Heavyweight Champion. And well, Delaney learned exactly what happens when you put your trust in someone like Shea Hoxton. But now, Delaney, after months of hesitation, finally breaking out as his own man. This ain't Richard Delaney. It's Ricky Delaney. No chain reaction, no company, and no Shea Hoxton dragging him down any longer. What happened last week woke something up in Delaney. We saw what transpired at the top of the show, guys. His anger getting the better of him as he attempted to crash the championship celebration of Shea Hoxton, but Hoxton able to use Delaney's anger against him, pulled that young fan in the way, and Delaney unable to stop himself, running her down. Delaney's got to feel absolutely awful about what happened, but we don't want to see a repeat. Delaney got to find a way to keep his anger in check. Save it for Shea Hoxton. Here we go, Bloody Justice, Ricky Delaney, one-on-one. And Bloody Justice robbed, no two ways about it, of the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship. Bloody Justice, we've seen him get pretty dark over the years, but nothing like what we saw last week. He has vowed that not even Arachnio will be coming out to play soon. Something even worse than that alter ego, Bloody Justice says, will be coming soon to enact vengeance on his behalf. And I shiver to think what exactly he means by that. Big clothesline by Delaney. Oh, both men were duped last week in Washington, D.C. As Hoxton making off like the villain that he is with the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship. Irish whip sends Bloody Justice off the ropes. Headbutt by the Juggernaut. It's been a long time coming, man. Ever since Delaney arrived here in CMV a little over a year ago, he's been used as muscle, used as a pawn. First by Chain Reaction, and then immediately after by the company, and then by just Shea Hoxton. So great to finally see Delaney as his own man. Able to ram Bloody Justice back first into the barricade there. Tosses him off to the side. Fight taken back into the ring. Delaney, though, taking his time. No rush here. Cooling his jets a little bit after what happened earlier. Tries for a stomp. Just able to get to his feet immediately, though. Knocked out of the ring. Eliminated from the Royal Rumble. As he gets back in, Delaney waiting for him. Grabs a hold of the wrist. Taking him down to one knee. Bloody Justice fights back to a vertical base. Oh, go home driver now. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Justice seeing red. This vengeance may very well consume all of CMV. fighting back, though. Not eager to give Justice this big win. Belly-to-belly suplex sends him overhead. Jelani staying on him. Takes a step back. Interceptor! Cutting Justice down. Hooks the leg. One! But grabs the bottom rope. Bloody Justice, the veteran, knowing where he is. Jelani, however, got a little something extra. 110th Street Slam! Middle of the ring! Gets the win! Ricky Jelani, baby! Secures himself a big dub here tonight. The Interceptor, the 110th Street Slam, the greatest hits of Ricky Jelani. This is a man fired up. This is a man on a mission. And that mission ends when he splits Shea Hoxton in two. Hoxton, you can run. You can hide. But Ricky Jelani is coming for you.